Episode 5 of the weekly recaps. You know what I mean? We're about to go crazy. Episode 5, we're halfway to 10. It's going crazy. Great week of NBA. Great coming up weeks of NBA. Season's going crazy. What are you thinking?
Dude, this season of NBA has been exciting, especially from a person who's a big Denver Nuggets fan. Even like watching like Curry, what he's been doing, like those 40-point games, almost a 50-point game against the Spurs.
100%. Great season. A lot of good games. Great teams, unexpected moments. It's like great. Every year you need good stuff, and that's how it's looking right now. It's looking very good. Should we start off? We're going to start off with talking about Stephen Curry's recent performances. He had two 40-plus point games against the Spurs, who was supposed to have the Defensive Player of the Year, and Stephen Curry just said, I don't care. I'm going to drop 50 on you damn near. I don't know. He's hooping. He's showing that he's still in his prime, dude. And he still wants to win a ring, dude. He's going to try his best, man.
Isn't it crazy too to think like you have people like Curry, how old is he? 35, 36, 37?
37.
37, yeah. He's able to do what he's able to do, and then at that age, like think about this, go back 10 years, do you think like before LeBron was able to do this, who's really doing this?
No.
Like the amount, like how much they've gotten like more better as they age, like who knows where we're gonna be in like 20 years.
People are going to like 50 damn near. Like, I mean, I think that's more of just like more of new stuff, new technology, new resources. Because I feel like that's always would have been the case, and maybe it's also load management. Maybe that I know the NBA players want to like old NBA players want to like say like your job is to play basketball. Well, you guys got hurt every year, and you guys have to retire by 34. These guys like Kevin Durant is playing at 39, 38, whatever he is. Same with Curry. LeBron's playing at pushing 41, right? All of these players are playing at an elite level at an old age, and they're playing still a lot of games. It's not like, even if they're not playing 82 games, they're playing 60 plus.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, let's get back to like the main thing. Steph Curry, dude, this dude is like easily, to me, the best point guard in the league.
It depends what we're classifying as point guards. Is Shea considered a
No.
point guard? Luka.
Ooh,
Luka's more of a point guard. And Shea, yeah, I see what you're saying, but Shea, I mean, who else is a point guard in that team? No one else is a point guard then. They need a point guard, right?
yeah.
I know his play style is more of a combo guard, but so is kind of Curry. Curry's off the ball a lot. Jimmy Butler and Draymond Green have a lot of dribbling. I feel like honestly, NBA's positionless at this point. I feel like we should classify point guards as guards. I think they're all guards. There's a couple certified point guards, like Tyrese Halliburton's a point guard. Who else is really a point guard at the top level? Trae Young's a point guard, I feel like.
Trae Young.
No, who else is just a straight up point guard? That's a decent little segment. Who would you consider point guards in this league? Because a lot of people that consider point guard Shea, he's more of a shooting guard. Luka's more of a shooting guard. I don't know. Obviously, the old NBA had players like Chris Paul, Jason Kidd were pure point guards.
Maxey?
He's more of a combo guard. I'm not considering him a point guard. He's a bucket getter.
Yeah, you're right.
I think Halliburton and Trae Young, 100%. We pull up some of these teams.
I mean, do we have like I don't know who do we classify?
De'Aaron Fox, what do you consider him?
He's somewhere like he's not a combo guard, but I would consider him like to the level of
In
like
the middle?
as Tyrese Halliburton, Trae Young.
Okay,
Same
I don't mind that.
I just don't think.
He's a combo guard.
Yeah.
Jalen Brunson's a combo guard. Garland, I would consider him as a point
Yeah.
guard. Garland's a point guard.
I mean,
It's not many.
LaMelo.
Yeah, kind of. I think he's a point guard. LaMelo. Ja, maybe. I don't know. He's a tricky one.
I would consider point guard.
Point guard. Yeah, maybe. He's like a tweener.
Yeah.
That's about all the point guards. I don't know. The NBA it's moving away from the point guards. It's gonna have a lot of guards, a lot of combo guards. Going back to Stephen Curry, he's showing that he's like one of the best players in the NBA. Like even at this age, like age is just a number. He was hooping like I don't know. He's hooping like it's 2019 again, like 2018, 2016. Dropping 49 points yet last night in the Spurs, making a nice comeback win. I don't know. I think Stephen Curry underrated damn near. Not many people talk about him. I think that's a fair take. I think Stephen Curry he's becoming the most underrated player in the NBA. Honestly, like no one's talking about this guy really. They're forgetting about him. He's been the best point guard in the NBA for like 5-10 years. The dude has 2 MVPs, 4 championships, a Finals MVP, most threes of all time. He's getting buckets. He's averaging what, like 30 points per game this season. Like I don't know. I think he's getting underrated just because he doesn't have the help of some of these players like Shea having a super team around him. Give Steph that same team Shea has. Just replace him. That Steph's winning 70 games as well. It's not just Shea, man. That just team is so good to use. I don't know. I think Steph Curry's arguably the most underrated player in the whole NBA.
No, I 100% with that whole Curry. I think his play style, also not just from a underrated point of view, but like just watching him play, I think he's definitely one of the most entertaining players to watch, and he proves it every night on the court with how he
100%.
plays. It just, I mean, his game style when you watch him, it plays to win. I mean, he's achievable still to this age. I mean, you could tell me like he's 37, but you could tell me when you look at, let's say sometimes when LeBron's in the game, maybe okay, it's sometimes not achievable just because how they, I mean, Luca, LeBron, just a little. You got LeBron's got to play a different play style because Luca's the man now in the LA. But Steph Curry, every time he's in, you know he's the man giving the ball. But then at the same time, boom, Jimmy Butler gets the ball. Steph Curry can play around Jimmy
He
Butler.
doesn't need the ball.
He does not need the ball. That's what makes Steph Curry one of the most special players in the league, even at the age of 37.
And let's be honest. Let's not sugarcoat this. Stephen Curry, he's not his play style. He's not Shea, who's a foul baiter. Luka Doncic. These guys, literally, like these type of players. Steph Curry's never been like that. He never uses foul baiting. He doesn't rely on having the ball for 20 out of 24 seconds. He doesn't need the ball to score. Shea Gilgeous, Luka Doncic, they're considered the best point guards in the league. But what are they going to do if they can't have the ball? They're practically useless. Stephen Curry can have the ball, doesn't need the ball. There's a reason he has 4 championships. And these guys, Luka has 0. And Shea has 1, yeah, but this dude had a super team around him. And let's be honest, he played a whole bunch of injured ass teams, dude. Shea's championship it's not a Mickey Mouse chip, but it's kind of Mickey Mouse. He's like low key. Like think about it. The Nuggets were hurt, the Pacers were hurt. Anthony Edwards, he was hurt, right? Someone was hurt in that series, or were they just bad? No, they were just bad.
Yeah.
They were just
Not
bad.
that he was hurt.
But the Curry was hurt. If the Warriors would have gave that team possibly some problems if Curry.
Not just Curry. Jimmy was hurt.
Jimmy was hurt.
Jimmy missed the game.
Yeah, and then in the East, again Halliburton. If Halliburton played that Game 7, we might not even be thinking about Shea as the NBA champion. We might be thinking about Tyrese Halliburton being an NBA champion and being one of the best point guards in the league. I don't know. I'm not saying it's a Mickey Mouse ring, but it's borderline low key.
Hey, I think some people can agree with that, but just to finish off on Steph Curry, I think genuinely, even like when you look at it, when you have that super team with KD, you know how hard it is for a player when you're the man and to have another person come in and be the man also.
And you still perform, and you're not. The dude was a unanimous MVP, and he was fine letting KD practically become their best player. He was fine with that. That's not having an ego. That's like not many people in the league would do that. Like I honestly don't know who would do that. Other than Curry, like the dude won a unanimous MVP. Lets KD come in and practically gives him more shots. It's fine. He'll do whatever it takes for the team, and that's why they won 2 straight chips. Then KD leaves, and they still won another chip without him because that just shows how good of a player Curry is. I think, arguably, hot take. I'll make a hot take. Curry's a top 5 player of all time. Top 5 NBA player of all time.
100%.
100%. That's not even a hot take. How hot can we get?
I 100% agree.
Jordan, LeBron's above him. I'm taking Curry over Kareem, bro. Kareem played in like the 60s, 70s. Like, I don't know. I always said Stephen Curry's the best point guard of all time. Magic Johnson's great and all, but Stephen Curry's more impactful. Magic Johnson, he couldn't really play without the ball. He didn't have a jumper in his game. He was a good player, but I think Stephen Curry's more impactful. A lot of people are going to say Magic Johnson played better defense. That doesn't matter. Curry's never really been a liability on defense, and Curry's so much. I think Curry. I don't know how to. I would say him, Jokic, LeBron, and Jordan are top 4 offensive players of all time. Best offensive players of all time.
So, Jokic, LeBron,
Curry, and Jordan are the top 4 best offensive players of all time.
I mean, you could look at it. I mean, Curry and to me,
Because
he could do multiple stuff. LeBron, he could do. They both, when they both have all 4 of them have the scoring. But to be fair though, when you look at Jordan, he had the score. He was one of them. Out of those, he's probably the best scorer.
yeah, but my reasoning isn't because of the scoring.
But
When Curry's on the court, he takes so much attention. Offensively, he's leaving so many opportunities for all these other players, bro. That's actually like Curry's the best. He might be the best playmaker in NBA history. Like not with assist wise, but what he does with his honest, just like his people, like getting the attention from the defense, bro. The defense is always worrying about him. That gives Draymond opportunities to get wide open layups. Jimmy Butler's getting open shots. Klay Thompson, he made a little career off Klay Thompson. Dude, Curry, I think he's the best playmaker in NBA history. But he doesn't even get assists. Like honestly, just by his presence and the attention he gathers, bro. Honestly, I think Curry's the best playmaker in NBA history.
playmaker,
But he's a different type of playmaker. He's not necessarily assist type of guy. Offensive playmaker, he gets his teammates buckets just based on him. Everyone having attention on him because they know how good of a shooter this guy is. So he'll get 2 defenders on him, leaving Klay Thompson wide open for a 3. That's not assist and all, but that's playmaking. You know what I mean? By that.
I have a quick one. You say the same thing though. When Jokic is in the paint and he has a double team, triple team coming, he gets his players wide open too. What's the difference?
That's true. But I don't know. I just think the way Curry gets attention is just. I mean, there's many players that can be considered the best playmaker of all time. But Curry's never really talked about it in that category. Maybe he's not the best playmaker of all time, but people don't think about it in that way. They only think about assists. I think Curry, just based on his presence, top 5 playmaker in NBA history. Top 5, top 10.
No, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Maybe not the best, but it's underrated, 100%.
Oh yeah. Should we go to the next segment?
Next segment, what do we got?
The 3, in my opinion, the 3 best teams in the league: the Thunder, the Denver Nuggets, and the Detroit Pistons.
Yeah. All of them are like 7+ game win streaks right now.
You got the Thunder at 13-1,
And they haven't had their second best player.
You have the Nuggets, I believe, at 9-2,
9-2.
and I think this
Pistons are 9-2.
Yep,
10-2.
9-2 or 10-2. So I think this is their. Can we say something about those 3 teams? I think they're the most standout teams in the league right now. I mean,
Easily.
to me, out of those 3 teams, who impresses you the most? I think definitely the Detroit Pistons. Who expected this from them?
Yeah, I would say so. I knew they would be good, but this good, I don't know. 9-game win streak, pushing double-digit game win streak. The one thing that actually surprised me, I saw this earlier. You keep talking. Let me find this thing I saw a couple of days ago.
Okay, the thing I can say about the Pistons, like, I mean, if you ask how many people would have predicted this, but at the same time, they're a young team, but I think they're a team that still should be feared in the playoffs. They might not have the experience, but at the same time, I think they're very good coached. They're a young team that's hungry, that's going to come out every single night and try to play their hardest and win. They're going to be coming as underdogs, even as a first seed.
This is sad. Stat. So, out of every team in the East, what place out of the teams in the East you think the odds think the Pistons will come out the East and win the East? Out of every team, what how many teams above them? Like, what seed would you think they are based on betting odds on who would make it out the East?
Let me think. So, I'd say
The obvious
Cleveland,
ones. Yes.
the Knicks,
Yeah.
or Bucks above them.
You told me how many?
Bucks. Let me see what else. The Bucks. Like, is this
Bucks
right
are
now?
above them, not Bucks.
Is this right now?
Yeah, the odds. What they think? Who's gonna win? Who's gonna come out the East and play in the NBA Finals?
I mean, so I said the Knicks, the Cavs.
In your opinion, who do you think should be above them to make it out the East? Do that, then yeah.
right now.
Who's gonna? If you were to predict today, who's coming out the East? What place would you put the Pistons? Like who would you be your early prediction make it out the East?
The Knicks,
Then who would be your second?
the Cavs.
Who would be your third?
Right now, with this knowledge,
I mean, yeah.
the Bucks,
Okay, fourth.
Pistons.
You want me to tell you who's above the Pistons?
Go for it.
Cavs, the Knicks, the Magic.
The Heat.
The Magic, the Sixers, and the Celtics are all above the Pistons. I feel like this is disrespect. All you Detroit Pistons fans, you guys should take this as disrespect. You guys are the best team in the East. You guys are playing the best in the East. 9-game win streak. You're the number one seed. You guys are hooping. You have Kay Cunningham, who was a superstar. I'm not even going to say practically, so he is a superstar. And you guys are the sixth best team in the East. You guys gotta take that as disrespect. Yeah, even the players, bro. Like that's disrespectful to you guys. You guys are hooping this whole thing. Like, what are we doing? Are we not gonna learn? The Magic are brother. Are we serious right now?
Celtics,
The Celtics, they don't even have Jason Tatum.
9th and 11th seed right now.
Even the Sixers, bro. Like the Sixers, they flop anyways in the playoffs every season, dude. Embiid's probably gonna get hurt. Like what are we like doing? Are we putting faith in these teams that are like the Sixers who get hurt? You know damn well that team's 90% injury prone, dude. There's always someone hurt. Deadass. Right now it's Paul George. It's gonna be Embiid soon. It was fucking Jared McCain's injured half the time. These guys are always hurt. The only one that knows how to stay healthy on the Sixers is Tyrese Maxey. Other than that, all those guys are always dealing with some injuries, bro. And we're trusting them to come out the East over the Pistons. This is disrespectful. I would take this as disrespect if I was a Pistons player or a Pistons fan. Yeah.
That's I mean, when you look at the standings, I know it's still only like 11, 12 games in. But to take the Celtics over them, I mean, the Celtics, they have their best player, he's injured.
I think they're assuming by Jason Tatum getting back, kind of in that, because he said he was. So I think they're putting it into the odds. But I'm more of like with the Magic, the Sixers.
Because the Magic is saying that they're a young team.
They're young,
So why do you have it?
and they don't have offense. Pistons are good everywhere. They gave the Knicks a 7-game series as with their first year in the playoffs in like 20 years.
And
Not
I
20 years, but like in like 5, 10
I
years.
don't think people realize how much a 7-game series in the playoff builds how much that experience helps.
Yeah, and you can tell they were losing all their home games. That's not normal. That's clearly an experience. They lost like 2, 3 home games
And how hard is it for a team to go into New York MSG
and win
Garden?
multiple times, not just once, but like twice. And
That's what to me proves that they're a hungry team. They're gonna come in with that fire into every game in the playoffs, even if they're huge underdogs. They're gonna take that as disrespectful and go for it.
yeah. And then again with the Thunder, I'm expected. I expected this 13-1. That's expected. Let's be honest. They're the best team in the NBA. They're reigning champions. That team's loaded. They didn't have Jalen Williams yet, and that's insane to me. They're 13-1. They only lost one game. It was by like what 1 or 2 points. A one possession game. They're gonna keep winning. That team's we know damn well they're gonna probably win 60, 70 games. 60 is a lot. 70 possibly.
Their one loss is to Portland.
And by like one possession.
Yeah.
Portland, underrated team. They beat the Denver Nuggets, who's the next best team in the West. Who are looking really good. They lost Christian Brown. He's going to be out for 6 weeks, but this year, this is not the Nuggets you used to know. They have depth. They have people to step up. Tim Hardaway, Bruce Brown. These guys are all going to step up. Like
Big Val.
the one thing about the Nuggets, why do you think they're so good? I know why. What has Nuggets always been their problem? The defense, right?
Defensively, they haven't played to it, but the second round
They're
was
the
always
number 3 ranked defense in the NBA.
two.
2 now, I guess. They were 3 a couple of days ago. Now they're 2. Second best defense in the NBA. If the Nuggets, it's the main thing I saw is they're defending differently. For 10 straight years, they defended with the same way. Jokic, he would switch up to the point guard. He would help and kind of get a switch. Now David Edelman's having him do a different type of defense. They're having the guard do more work, fight more, fight harder, get through the screens. And it's working. They're the number 2 best defense in the league. They're letting Jokic be conserving energy in the paint, being more of a not shot blocker, shot stopper, contesting shots, and number 2 defense in the league. If they can hold the number 2 defense in the league, I'm gonna say who beats that team? Nikola Jokic offensively, you're not beating that team.
And they're what, top 3 offense, I believe?
Yeah, they're
Quick question on the Nuggets. If they can hold around their top 5 in both categories, does David Edelman deserve Coach of the Year?
I would say yes, but it also depends on other teams. I wouldn't mind JB Bickerstaff getting it if they can hold the number 1 seed in the East. If a coach like Mark Daynot, the Thunder coach, can win 74 games, something like that, if he can break the Golden State 73-9 record, something like that, I'd give it to him. Who else is?
would just say, for a person who comes on as assistant coach, coached what, play a couple of regular season games last year and then the playoffs, and he's coming in with these tactics. Because you could say Nikola Jokic is a great player, but defensively, it's up to like how the coach wants to play, and clearly he's doing something right after the number two ranked defense in the league.
Yeah. I think they're a special team. I don't know. I would assume the Thunder still get the 1 seed, but I think the Denver will get the number 2 comfortably, honestly. I don't know. It's gonna be up to them if they can hold hold it together while Christian Brown's out, who's obviously a big key factor to this team, especially defensively. It's a big reason number 2 defense. But luckily they have a person like Bruce Brown who can step up and pretty much be similar in defense.
You got players. The nice part also is you have a player like Bruce Brown. You got Jonas Valanciunas, Tim Hardaway. Those three players coming off the bench. But at the same time, when someone gets injured like Christian Brown, one of the guys who don't get
Step
much
up.
PT need to step up, and they're gonna want to earn it instead of last year where they knew automatically, oh, I'll get PT. We don't have the depth.
Yeah.
Now they know, okay, I have to actually step up because I gotta prove to myself to get more PT. So you got players in coming like out of nowhere. What Jalen Pickett was getting no PT, boom, they start him a game. David Alman, he's a coach. I love how he's testing. I guarantee you, he started Tim Hardaway Jr. or Pate Watson. He's not doing that same starting lineup. He's gonna switch one just to see what works.
Bruce Brown's where you start. But that's smart. Find the best way to do it.
He knows this the regular season.
And they're winning good games away. They beat the Timberwolves away. They beat the Kings away. Who else they beat away? Another decent team a couple days ago. In between those. Clippers away. Clippers away too. Comfortably too. And all three of them were comfortable.
Yeah, I
They're
mean,
looking good.
when you look at just the Minnesota game, how many you watch them for a while now? How many times do we go into
They
Minnesota?
always have our number.
They-
At home or away.
Especially at home, they've blown us out multiple times at their house.
Every time, damn near. And now Nuggets are comfortably beating them. And without Christian Brown, I don't know. I think the Nuggets are a team. Honestly, if I had to give my early predictions, I think they're the team to come out the West. I know the Thunder are great. I think the Nuggets will get them
Look at the
the
depth.
depth. Last year they went 7, and they didn't have Bruce Brown, Tim Hardaway. What else we had? Jonas Valanciunas, that's huge.
Oh, I don't want
And we were injured. Like, come on. Should we move on to the next segment?
Yeah.
What do we got next?
What teams are we gonna ban?
What teams and players to panic about?
Yeah, I got one right
Teams
away.
to panic and players to panic.
I got two.
Obviously,
The Los Angeles Clippers
that's one, and my team would be the Dallas Mavericks
and the Sacramento Kings.
and the Kings. So with the Clippers, dude. What you said? What was your prediction for the year?
They were
Top-
like a top three.
Top 3 NBA team. They're garbage. They're worse. They're garbage.
They're not garbage. They're horrible. They're
What
worse.
seed are they? 11, 4, and 9.
The
Yikes.
Sacramento
Same with the Grizzlies. Throw them in there too.
They're having internal problems.
Yeah.
Same with Dallas.
Yeah, Dallas having problems with Kyrie injured, but still, I don't think this should be this bad. They still have Cooper Flag, Anthony Davis, who's now hurt again for another 10 days.
Yeah, 7-10 days. He's
7,
out.
10 days, and then there's still they one guy. What's his name? The center came back, Derek Lively, from injury. That dude's always hurt too. I don't know. I would say the team to panic. I would say Clippers are up there.
I mean, the
They're
Clippers,
garbage. They have so much talent, but they're garbage.
they just lost today too
Close game, a loss.
to Boston. In Boston.
Throw them in there too, bro. 7-7 Boston.
Yeah, Boston.
What the
Even without Jason Tatum going to the East, East is better, but still to be the 11th seed in the East, Boston just because Jason Tatum's out.
I think they'll be fine. I think they'll make the playoffs.
Yeah, but still 11th seed.
No, it's
Dude.
not acceptable.
I was expecting at least top 6
100%.
for the season. I think the rest of the teams are fine. I mean, what we expected. Indiana.
I'm not. Indiana's fine. I know they're garbage, 11 and 12, but that just shows how important is Tyrese Halliburton and Miles Turner.
Yeah, that's huge because I mean,
Game 7 to NBA Finals, that close from winning it to being 1 and 12. Yikes! The Wizards, I'd expect that.
Brooklyn.
That's expected. Holy, we have 3 teams with 1 loss, 1 win. Yikes! The Charlotte expected.
Maybe
Heat.
tell you
7-6, and they don't have Hero. I'm fine with that. Orlando, it's early. I think they should be better, but they're still 7-6, which is not terrible. The Bulls, I didn't expect nothing from them. The Bucks 8-6. It's all right. Sixers are impressing, and the Hawks. What the hell? Looking good, Hawks. And the Raptors.
Yep.
What's going on? These teams are overperforming. The teams to panic about. Well, let's do our top 5 teams to panic about. Let's do top 3 in each conference right now. Panic about top 3 teams that are impressing you unexpectedly. My top 3 in the East. Let's go in the East. Panic
in
about
the East.
Honestly, I would go the I don't know if the Bucks are panicking. Definitely the Celtics. I'll go Celtics, Magic, and Bucks.
I'm thinking maybe Celtics.
In the East, there's not many in the East. It's mainly West teams.
Celtics. Maybe Orlando.
Yeah, Orlando, Magic, and Bucks. I say.
Heat. No,
You don't have
Tyler.
a hero.
Probably Bucks. Yeah, I agree.
But the Bucks, I'm not really panicking. And then the teams not to that are performing unexpectedly. Obviously, the Hawks, the Raptors, and then the Pistons.
Yeah, that's my top
3 as well.
And then
the West.
Teams that I'm panicking about in the West.
There's a lot.
Honestly, I'm gonna list these 3: the Clippers, Kings, and Memphis.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same. But I was gonna do Dallas instead of Kings.
I wouldn't. I definitely that. Why?
I didn't expect nothing from the Kings before here.
Why? Did you expect them to be a 14 seed though?
Not 14, but
That's embarrassing.
it is. But
Who are they not? They have a solid roster.
they have a solid roster, but it's just the players don't What do they all have in common? They have no spacing. All they need the ball. They don't have any players that just play role playing. You know what I mean?
They do have too many ball heavy players.
It's too many people that need the ball. The NBA is not all about superstars. How would that work with the Suns with Beal, Booker, and KD? It didn't. They missed the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
That just doesn't work in today's league. Honestly, I didn't expect much from the Kings. The Grizzlies, I just feel like they have a solid roster, a winning basketball roster. 13 seed, 12 seed. I mean, I just think it's disappointing and not good.
And then
teams that
I'm surprised by, Phoenix.
Yeah, Phoenix. 100%.
Spurs. I kind of.
I'll say Spurs and Lakers. Lakers for sure.
Yeah.
Without LeBron, they're 10-4.
10-4. They're doing solid. I mean, even Utah at number 10.
That's good. But they're 4-8. So,
yeah.
And I'm not gonna expect that much. Portland though.
Portland. Yeah.
They beat 2 of the best teams in the West.
They are, especially with their coach getting arrested.
Yeah, and it's true.
I mean, Lakers, Phoenix, Spurs, right?
Yeah, so that.
Yeah.
I'll go Phoenix, Lakers, Spurs too.
I think just Lakers to me.
Lakers 100% Suns.
They're having an MVP candidate. I mean, LeBron will be back anytime.
Yeah.
They started Bronny yesterday. You see that? How do you feel about that?
Surprising.
Very surprised.
Very surprising. They won by a blowout.
You played only a couple minutes already.
Yeah.
11, I think.
Yeah, but got start.
Yeah, that 1 point.
He started LeBron's in the G League. How's that work?
That's what they asked Austin Reeves.
Yeah.
I mean, him and Luka are having great
Austin
seasons.
Reeves I feel like he's got to get a bag. Big bag.
Don't you think he should have already?
Yeah.
I mean, what's he averaging right now? Let's see.
Probably 24. But it's not even just how much he's averaging. He's just what's it called, just impactful as hell. What is he averaging?
28.
What?
He's shooting 30% from 3.
You want me to tell you one problem? That's not gonna be sustainable when LeBron comes back. It's not.
He's averaging 8 assists.
And that's not gonna be sustainable when LeBron comes back. Unless LeBron really wants to take a backseat role. I don't know if his ego will let him do that, to be honest. But yeah, it's gonna be tough.
Okay, to me, I think you're seeing something special from them, Austin Reeves and Luka. Is it time for the Lakers to move on from LeBron? As much as he helps him, do you have Austin Reeves? Clearly, after LeBron's been out, the man's averaging 28 on 8 assists and 5 rebounds. He's having an all-star season right now.
Easily.
So LeBron's definitely going to impact. He's going to make them. He's gonna make his numbers go down,
100%.
which isn't going to help him. But I think even throughout the season, he builds this up in the playoffs. It'll come up at the same time. Mm-hmm. I think it's time for them to move on from LeBron. I think the Lakers should start looking at even for nothing. I mean, you're not gonna get much from him. He's a 41-year-old. I think it's time.
I don't think you trade him. I think he's going to retire eventually in the next year or two. Let's stick with this topic. Let's talk about the Lakers segment. How the Lakers are doing. They're 10-4. Great. Austin Reeves playing like a superstar again. When LeBron comes back, I feel like it's all up to LeBron. If his ego is going to be too high and he decides to say I'm the man again, Reeves is gonna struggle. Maybe he's not gonna struggle, but he's not averaging 28 and 8. I'll tell you that for a fact. His numbers are going down. Is that gonna cause more losses to the team? Possibly. I don't know for sure. But it's all up to LeBron. If LeBron wants to take a lesser a role, but it's got to be a decent he's gonna be more of a screen setter a lot. Like he has to do more. He needs less of the ball for Reeves to reach his most full potential. But I don't know. Will he do that? Do you think he's gonna do it or no?
Okay, I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah, it'll be tough.
LeBron, I don't think he sees the Lakers winning a championship anytime soon, and I think that's a big reason why he didn't want to take a pay cut. But at the same time, look at this: the Lakers, they give rid of LeBron. How much cap space do they open up?
But it's like, why would they? I feel like it's extremely disrespectful to trade LeBron at the age of 41.
You have how old? Luka's 26. You have Luka. You have to satisfy him. You cannot give him another year of you misperforming, going to the playoffs, and not giving him a team. You get rid of LeBron. You sign role players. That's a dangerous team. You get a couple players added to that team to play around Austin Reeves and Luka, who are clearly the two best players on the team. If he stays playing how he's been playing pretty good so far.
But the one thing with that, I don't. So you're just telling me your best two players are Luka and Reeves and a whole bunch of role players.
That's what you need. You need role players.
But be honest. Do you see that team ever winning a championship? With how good some of these teams are, like the Nuggets, the Thunder? Absolutely not to me.
Wait.
Not a chance.
You don't think
a team with the best players, Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves, and a whole bunch of role players is good enough to beat these Thunder, the Nuggets, the Cavs? I don't think so.
100%.
Not the Thunder and Nuggets, not in my opinion.
You don't know, but at the same time, you don't know. You can't read the future. We don't know if there's gonna be who's gonna be playing in those games. We don't know if OKC are they gonna have J-Dub. Maybe there's been seasons.
Okay. I'm talking about healthy for healthy.
Yeah, but
I say the same thing. Aiden's always hurt. Luka Doncic just hurt half the time. Is he gonna be in shape? I could bring that stuff up too.
But
a healthy Thunder team, healthy Nuggets team, healthy Lakers team. I'm taking them two teams over the Lakers 10 out of 10 times. I think they need another star player. I don't know. I think they need Luka, and then they need another elite level player. I wouldn't sign a whole bunch of role players. I think for the Lakers to win a chip, get that cap money from LeBron and sign the damn someone at the level of a Jalen Williams. Not necessarily Jalen Williams, maybe a Jalen Brown. Someone at that level. I think that's more likely for them to win a championship. Not these role players.
Listen this.
My opinion.
Boom. This is, I think, could be potential.
Anthony Davis back.
No. Listen to this. This, I think, could help. Memphis looks like they move on from John Murray. Maybe they go into a rebuild. Jaren Jackson wants out.
Okay,
Lakers.
That's good.
I think that's a huge addition.
That'd be huge. I think that's what they need. More than these role players, I think that's what they need. They need another star to win a championship.
You got an elite defender plus a guy who's doesn't need the ball in his hands and will play around Luka and Austin Reeves. Luka's one of the best playmakers in the league. I think that's huge.
I think that's more likely.
You get Jaren Jackson, maybe add like two more role players.
Yeah, they could have. With LeBron's cap space, Jaren doesn't make the money of LeBron.
What do you think about that? And could that team?
If they have a Jaren Jackson and then a couple role players, then they're contenders.
Okay.
Would I favor them? Probably not, but I think they're contenders. They can win it.
They're one of the most dangerous teams.
Yeah, top three. Them Nuggets and Thunder.
100%. And I think that satisfies Luka to where you give him a team. Now it's up to him. Am I going to be able to do this? And I think JJ Redick's a solid coach.
Yeah, he's solid. I think the Lakers, oof,
could be a dangerous team in the future. You never know.
In the future.
If they take
the right steps and right moves.
Rob Pelinka's a smart guy.
At the end of the day, players are going to always want to come there. It's the Lakers. It's the Los Angeles Lakers. Everyone wants to play there.
I agree.
It's one of the most, the best. Them Knicks and Celtics are the three biggest dynasties in NBA history. Just based on name recognition. Yeah. Not like
them who? Then them and them and the Knicks?
And the Celtics.
Yep. 100%.
Yep. Okay. So we move on from the Lakers. Yeah. What are we going for?
What do you want?
Let's talk about the Nico Harrison getting fired.
I think that was something we were seeing.
Expected.
expected.
And about damn time, really.
Especially after
The
what?
big blunder with the Luka trade.
At the same time, I could see this. If Cooper Flag doesn't get like his numbers up, it doesn't like. Because did you see a stat today? Somebody said if Cooper Flag was drafted in 2026 NBA draft, he could see him fall in that gig to number 6.
Why?
Just because of how he's played. Don't know why they think that.
Just based on his early 12 games?
Yep.
No.
But I was gonna
That's
say,
early.
what I was gonna say is, I think with Nico Harrison getting fired, I think there could be a, if this does not help Dallas still go up, take the next steps, and Cooper does not improve, I think we could be seeing Jason Kidd let go too.
That's 100%. 100%. Right now they have excuses, no Kyrie, which obviously is an all right excuse, but I don't know how long they can like gather around that. Like they're garbage. They should not be this garbage. They still have Russell for now, and they're terrible. Like the 13th seed in the West, it's terrible for that team. Yeah, I don't know. Nico Harrison, I think it's good firing for him. Get him out of there. Useless. Not useless, but terrible for this
I was
world.
seeing their owner, he was talking to a fan, and then he even said he didn't agree with the Luka trade.
Yeah.
It's something they regret.
Mark Cuban?
No, their majority owner, Patrick Dumont.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
He agrees
It's a terrible
that.
decision.
Yeah, he thinks it was a terrible decision. And at that point of it, I think he was just, I mean, he's a billionaire. He was just looking to own a team, and he gave Nico Harrison full trust into it and just let him do what he wanted. And that's what happens when you do that.
100%.
You lose a generational player. A player like Luka does not come out.
He's so literally a generation type player. What are the generation type players we've seen? Literally, Luka, like at that high level, Luka. Only people above Luka are maybe Wemby and then LeBron.
That got drafted like that. Yeah.
Is that it?
I agree.
Probably Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
And then
Because obviously players like Steph Curry and Jokic are
they weren't
generational,
expected to be that good.
but at the same time they didn't come on. Like,
And
they
then
didn't,
you got Luka, who's better than some of these players like Rose, Irving, or generation type. Anthony Davis, Luka.
Mhm.
Sure, it's close. I think Luka, the only people above him for sure, in my opinion, probably Wemby and LeBron. Since the 20th century, 19th century, the 21st
Above Luka?
century. Yeah.
Why would you say Wemby? Oh, hype before.
I'm saying the people that are this highly generated, who are like, I don't know, I think Wemby's gonna end up having a better career than Luka.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. And then LeBron, obviously, for obvious reasons. In the 21st century, the only people I'm thinking about Luka for them. Okay, do you have anyone else?
No.
Like
I think.
Ming, no. Howard was good, great, but Luka passed Howard
Well, yeah.
slightly so far.
Are those like? But
And
when
Katie, I'll do Katie too.
when you look at it, were those the two players? Like, let's say Luka. No, not Luka. Yeah, Luka. Okay, you take Wemby and LeBron. Before
Katie.
before coming in to the league, they were hyped a lot.
Very
Had
hyped.
so much
Way more
pressure.
hyped, yeah.
Are they the only two players that have ever built to that pressure? Because Luka did not have. No one
He didn't have
expected.
that much pressure. He wasn't even the number one pick. He was number 3 pick. Well, with that,
LeBron literally had the nickname the chosen one.
and then Wembanyama was literally considered next.
Yeah.
Well, Cooper Flag was getting not as much glazed, but like he was pretty glazed.
Yeah.
It's hard to perform when you get that much. Like Wiggins was very hyped. He's a good role player at best. Anthony Davis had a great career. He was very hyped. Not as good as. I mean, he's a superstar. I'll give it to Davis. He performed for his expectations, in my opinion. Rose. He performed, won MVP, youngest MVP in NBA history. He's kind of injured. Irving wasn't as hyped as them. Blake Griffin wasn't hyped as them. Dwight Howard is pretty hyped. Number 1 out of pick of high school, but he was a superstar. One of the best centers of the 21st century, without doubt in my mind.
100%.
100%. Should we move on to Anthony Davis? Potential trade options? What do you
Yeah.
think?
I mean, whatever team takes him, it's a risk. I mean, look at him. Starting off the season already, he missed over a month
Yeah, and he's already injured again.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
under the cap streak.
It's terrible.
What do you like? The team that wants to take a risk, the Dallas is obviously going to value him at a lot. The Lakers literally finessed the Mavs for that. That was literally damn near an armed robbery.
That was a literally
Finesse. The biggest finesse of the 21st century, in my opinion.
Damn near the biggest finesse in NBA history. Biggest finesse in NBA history. The Luka Doncic literally was finessed by the Lakers. Literally, Rob Pelinka finessed Nico Harrison into taking Luka and taking his job. Literally took both from him. Like this dude's literally homeless. Not homeless, but he's jobless.
And he's not gonna get a job
No
anywhere.
one's gonna sign that guy. The dude's literally just he's literally known as the guy that traded Luka. Like he's not working in this industry as a general manager ever again. There's no way someone's taking him.
I could see it becoming an analyst somewhere.
He
Not
might
having
be. This dude's literally be known the rest of his life. Yo, you know Nico Harrison, bro? Yeah, that dude that traded Davis for Luka.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
His kids are literally gonna be known for that.
his kids are gonna get bullied in school for sure. They go, Dad, really traded Luka.
He should go to. He should move to LA. Those kids probably like his kids.
Yeah, and probably go private school.
100%.
You gotta take him safe because they're gonna get bullied.
Yeah, but what are potential trades? Would you say? Okay, teams.
I would say only teams that should really trade from are contenders.
Yeah.
You have to be a contending team. And then you need a team that has assets. A team that could trade for him, that have the assets, but they don't need him, is a team like the Thunder. But they don't need him. They have Chet. They're fine.
I would know.
Thunder are fine.
Okay, we'll do listen to this.
Who would the Pistons be able to trade for him? Honestly, I feel like if they could pull off a trade for him, that'd be decent.
They have.
That would put them above that next level, I feel like.
Mm,
But I don't think they have much to trade.
they have a lot of young players.
If they can get him, that'd be pretty sick. The Knicks don't need him. The Cavs, that'd be interesting. Raptors and I think the Hawks.
Low-key.
Raptors name.
The Sixers. You do Joel Embiid for Anthony Davis. 2 injury-prone players. It's a.
I wouldn't do that as a Maverick.
If you're not gonna get anyone else, I'm just saying.
Yeah, maybe. That's not a bad idea. Straight up. Bucks, nah. That'd be sick though, watching Giannis and Davis defensively together and offensively. That'd be sick. Bulls, nay. Magic, probably not. Heat, nah. Celtics, nah. No Hornets. Obviously, none of these bad teams. Nuggets, Thunder, nah. Rockets don't got nothing. Lakers, obviously, no. Not the Spurs. What about the Spurs, though?
What?
Imagine a team with Wemby and Davis. They have young assets. A lot of
They
high
do.
overall picks. What if the Spurs got Davis? That'd be interesting. I feel like that's a potential trade option. Anthony Davis sent him to the San Antonio Spurs. That team's a defensive. Who's getting into that paint? Honestly,
Oh no.
that team's not scoring in that paint. Davis and Wembanyama, not a chance.
No. I mean,
That's my number one team as of now. Spurs.
what about if we do go back to Thunder?
They can
Do
do
they?
it if they wanted to.
Not even just players. I
They
mean,
have like 13 4-star picks.
they have a high first. Who's picked they have this year?
I don't know,
Back.
but someone's really high.
Yes, it's very. It's a. Let me just look at standings. It might be Brooklyn's,
I was thinking Brooklyn too. I think it is.
and that could be. Imagine the Brooklyn Nets get the first overall pick, and you get OKC as the first. Oh, the league's done.
I mean, they don't even need it. They can trade that. They should trade that, but they're probably gonna draft someone. It kind of sucks for that player because he's just gonna be not really having that good of a role.
I mean, you build them up.
He could, but I think it's better to trade him. Honestly,
They could get Davis. They have the cap space.
yeah, but they don't need him.
They don't mess around. I mean, it's a. What do you lose?
Maybe Chat Holmgren growing as a player.
True.
That's a big thing. These young players still can grow. Honestly, I would say my number one is the Spurs. You think the Sixers is decent, which could be solid. Bucks, I don't know how they get them. They actually absolutely have no chance.
There's no lose if the Sixers.
Yeah.
do it. It's literally one win. You don't lose anything out of it.
Yeah,
For both teams, you get 2 injury-prone players.
100%. That might be it. That would work. My number one Spurs. You think Thunder? It's pretty good. I think that's about it. No one really else can get him in the league. Maybe the Timberwolves potentially. That'd be interesting.
What do you trade?
Not sure. Randall and some young players.
You put on
Randall,
Dillingham?
Dillingham, and picks.
That's not a good defense with Gobert in the paint.
Yeah, it's not bad. Really good defense, man. That'd be interesting.
So
Randall,
basically-
Dillingham, maybe another couple, maybe DiVincenzo. Good little player, and then a whole bunch of picks. That might not be bad. Timberwolves.
Timberwolves is a good team. That's a good shout. I can't lie.
They're It'd be interesting.
Yeah.
Should we move on to the top 10 teams to watch? So the way we're gonna do this segment, we're gonna do like a pretty much a draft. You get one team, but it's your opinion. Teams, if you get to go watch the NBA, every team's playing right now, and your top, so it's gonna be your top 5, my top 5.
No order.
It is gonna be order.
And there's one problem with this.
What?
I'm gonna be biased with that.
I am too.
I'm gonna say 1
I'll take him 1 too.
because I actually do enjoy it.
I do too, because it's obviously that's obvious. So you want your number 1 team to be your. Let's just do not a draft. You're gonna say your 5. I'll say my 5.
Okay.
My 1. No East or West, just anything. I'll pull up the standings. I'll have them all.
Okay. Top 5 for all 30 teams.
Yeah. Okay. My number 1 and your number 1 is obviously the Denver Nuggets. We're Denver Nuggets fans. You obviously love watching your team. That's obvious. Everyone's favorite team should be your number 1 team to watch, even if you're garbage. Maybe if you're not the Wizards garbage, but if your team's the least solid, you should be number 1.
Okay. My
Who's
number
your
2. I'm gonna have to probably go the Golden State Warriors.
I'll go with San Antonio Spurs. I love Wembanyama watching them play. I think them.
That's a shot. I know you like Wemby a lot. My next, you want me to go? The Lakers.
I was gonna say them at 3, but I'm gonna go with the Warriors. I love Stephen Curry as a player, superstar. I don't know. I think he's a great shout.
Next.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna have to go for the Knicks.
They're good. I like it. I'll go with the Lakers. All these teams are good to watch. Some of them, like a team that's I'm gonna just say they're not gonna make my list, is the Thunder. They just blow everyone out. So like, what's there to watch? I'm expecting a blowout.
Yeah.
When they're in a close game, that's fun to watch, but they usually just blow people out, so it's like not really the best. Next,
Last.
your 5. Well, we can do more than 5, but let's start with 5 right now. I got mine if you want me to go first.
Yeah.
I love watching Anthony Edwards. He's so good. That's Timberwolves just literally because of Anthony Edwards. Literally.
That's a good shout. I'm thinking yeah. Anthony Edwards is I'm
He's
at
fun to watch,
Minnesota.
Yeah. Dude's literally one of the best players to watch.
I mean, and he talks the talk.
And he walks the talk.
Walks the talk.
Talks the talk, walks the talk.
Yeah.
100%.
I think he's one of the best players in the league too. Probably best shooting guard.
Yeah, I think so. Him, Booker. I'm taking over Booker. So,
Yeah.
Easily.
I agree.
What do we have to talk about? Is that it?
I think that's all. Is
That's
it?
it. Yeah. What else do you want to do? Last thing, we're gonna do draft a better squad for players this week. You get the first pick. We're doing alternating. I get the second and third. For just this week.
Okay.
Really. Okay. You go first.
So draft.
And let's try shouting out different players. You know what I mean? Like last week, we just took all the good players. Let's give some people shout outs that deserve it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So this week.
Yeah.
Number 1, I'm taking Curry.
You're taking Curry. That's a great shout. I'm going to take Cade Cunningham. 9-game win streak. He deserves some shout out. Best player on the best team of the East. Second best team in the league, technically. That's my point guard.
I mean, are you just going, okay, I'm going to have to go with Nikola Jokic dropping
Yeah, of
55
course.
points.
Of course, 55 points.
That triple level
Last
last night.
loss this week.
You have to.
I just take Shea. I mean, he's pooping. They're literally 13-1. He's the best player on the best team. Take Shea.
I'm gonna take Giannis.
That's a fair shout. Giannis is good. I'll take Austin Reeves, honestly, 28-8. Holy hell, this is good. Austin Reeves.
I mean, he's a bucket getter.
Yeah, very good player.
I'm gonna go with Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, he's a beast. He's been hooping. Since come back from injury, he's
Yeah.
been cooking. I'll go with give Towns some shout. Towns been decent, solid.
That's solid. Yeah.
Solid. Hooping a little bit.
The last pick. I'm gonna go Victor.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a good shout. Good shout. And I'll end the draft with honestly, if I make a squad, I need a power forward. I like how Kevin Durant's been hooping this week.
Yeah.
I thought he's been hooping.
Oh,
So he
yeah.
scored a lot of points. Kevin Durant.
They're third seed in the West.
Third seed in the West. 100% they've been hooping. Great team. They're fourth best team in the league. Yeah.
That's a great shot for him. I mean,
3-game win streak. It's like 8-3. Yeah.
that's a great shot. I mean, you got him and Sangoon on that team. They've both been hooping this season. As you say.
Yeah.
Well,
ballers.
Eh?
Is that it? Episode 5 complete.
That's episode 5. Episode 5 in the books.
Mm-hmm.
You have anything left to say?
That's it.
Hey?
Good podcast.
See us
good
every
stuff.
Tuesday at 12 p.m.
12 p.m. Central Time Zone. 1 p.m. Eastern Time Zone. NBA is going crazy, guys. We're pushing December. Soon to be Christmas games. It's been a big time for the NBA. Yeah. That's it.
Ooh, we're already at over almost 15 games.
Yep.
We're almost a fourth of the season.
Yeah. It's good.
Hey, that's it. See you guys every Tuesday at 12.
Yep.